Good afternoon, Democrats. Don't change that channel. You're at the right place. I'm Scott Hamilton. I'm filling in today for Alicia Andrews, our chair, who at this moment, even now, and that's why I'm here because she is still in today's winter DNC meeting. It's an important meeting, and she felt very strongly that she needed to remain in that meeting. And I agree. So I'm glad that she's there. And hey, I'm always glad to have the opportunity to sneak in a little time with you during the week. I'm very happy that you tuned in today. And if you're anything like me, I'm still a little high from yesterday. The great emotions that we felt as a country continue to propel us forward, and I'm excited, so excited about what I see on the horizon. The work that President Biden did yesterday, just in his very first day, is an indication of what we have to look forward to, not just as Democrats, but as Americans. And it's exciting to me that we are really, truly on the verge of making something positive happen for our country, for our children, for our grandchildren. And so I'm happy, very happy that you're here. And I'm happy that we're all doing this thing together. It's really a great time to be a Democrat in Oklahoma and in our country. I say in Oklahoma, and it truly is because I think that people are beginning to wake up and see that the big lies that they've been told for the last 4 years are just that. They're empty promises. They're things that were not true. And Oklahomans overall are smarter than that to believe in the long run that the things that we've been told over and over and over again and we're disappointed in will last because we've all been disappointed, but now we're moving forward, and that's an exciting time. Or at least I should say some of us are moving forward in the state of Oklahoma, and not all of us. Today, Alicia was planning on doing her name and shame and I'm going to steal that thunder because this can't wait for tomorrow. There is one person that deserves a lot of shame, and that is State Representative Justin Humphrey, who today has proposed legislation to create an official Bigfoot hunting season in Oklahoma. Yes, you heard that right. He wants to do an official state sanctioned Bigfoot hunting season in Oklahoma. Now, I'm sorry. I don't care if folks believe in Bigfoot. That's just fine with me. But the fact that we're spending state dollars on this kind of foolishness when our children are suffering, our elders are suffering, when people still don't have medical coverage, it's insane to me that anybody would be foolish enough to submit this kind of legislation. Hopefully, it, along with Representative Humphrey, will just go away because we don't need any more foolishness. We don't need any more nonsense. And sadly, the session has not even begun, and that's what our Republicans are serving us. And we don't need that kind of goofball legislation, and we certainly don't need to be spending state money on it. I do have some, now that we've gotten the shaming part out of the way, I'm going to do something that she probably would not have done if she had been sitting at her desk today with you. And that is to share with you that Alicia was today elected to a national position. She now serves as the chair of the Midwest region for the ASDC, which is the Association of State Democratic Committees. Every state is a part of this. It's a part of the DNC. And this gives her a true leadership role within the party. It's a marvelous opportunity for the state of Oklahoma to gain some necessary attention from our party because as we all know, any of us that live in predominantly red states, it can be hard to get the attention of national leaders. But now that we have this kind of representation in the party, I feel very strongly that it's going to bode well, not just for us here in Oklahoma, but for all the parties, as she will continue to work to build new bridges, to forge new ideas, and programs for us to work between states. And she's done a good job of that so far. And now in this position, I know it's going to be even better for all of us. So congratulations to her. I wanted to make sure that you all knew that. And I know that you're probably asking yourself, okay, now how can I help Democrats right now today? I can tell you there are a few things that you can do. One is the state party needs your financial assistance. It can be at any level that's comfortable for you. We are encouraging people to make monthly contributions because that really does help when it comes to our ability to budget and to make plans for the rest of this year. And so whether you want to donate a one-time gift or a monthly contribution, I hope that you will do so by visiting okdemocrats.org/donate. And that's a plea that I'm going to be making often this year because we do have a lot going on. We are rolling out an intense statewide effort to increase voter registration because we cannot get Democrats elected without first getting people registered to vote for Democrats. The other piece that we're working on is we are truly casting a wide net, not just for candidates, but for qualified candidates at every level within our government. That means school boards, city councils, town councils, mayors, state and House representatives. So, Senate and House representatives. So there's a lot going on, and we need to be able to count on your support. We need to be able to move forward as a group. And already I'm seeing a sense that folks are ready to do that. I know I know that we all will benefit if each of us contributes even just a little bit. There's a question, will Alicia be leaving her post in Oklahoma? The answer is absolutely not. In fact, she will continue on as chair of the Oklahoma Democratic Party. Her role as chair of the Midwest region of the ASDC will be in addition to. So it's going to be more work. She knew that when she decided to run for that position, but believed strongly that it would help our state. So she will remain with us here in Oklahoma, leading our party, and I'm grateful for her leadership. The other thing that you can do besides contributing financially to the party is you can volunteer, and you can do that also from our website. You say, well, okay, I don't know how to get involved. Let us help you do that. Regardless of where you may live in Oklahoma, we can plug you in a meaningful way. It may be making phone calls from your home or addressing postcards. We can really make sure that you have an important part to play. So we're looking for volunteers, and I hope that you will consider doing that. You can do that right from our website. Just sign up to volunteer, and then we'll be back in touch with you. Maybe you've considered running for office and you've never really given it too much serious thought, but maybe now you are. And if so, we'd love to hear from you. There's an opportunity again on our website to sign up to run for office. And if you don't know for sure what office you might want to run for, that's okay. If you're willing to run, willing to serve your state, your city, your nation, we want to be able to partner with you to make that happen. So let us know your interest. Again, okdemocrats.org. And I'm pushing everyone there today for a reason, because we're about to launch some new initiatives on our website that will be interesting and helpful to all of us. So the more often we go to our website, the better off we're going to be in terms of being informed. And we've got some really great stuff that we'll be talking about over the next few weeks. There'll be more reasons for you to go there, because there'll be great ways for you to stay involved and to know what's going on and to continue to make your voice heard. And again, we'll be giving you more information on that. We do have a number of elections coming up over the next month, as a matter of fact. And so we need you to register people to vote. We need you to talk to your friends, talk to your coworkers, And you'd be surprised at the number of people who are not registered to vote. And sometimes all they need is someone just to give them an application and say, here, fill this out so that you can participate in our process here in Oklahoma, because that's how we make positive change in our schools, in our communities, and throughout our state. So those are just a couple of ways that you can get involved. I'm not going to take much more of your time today. I do want to say again that I appreciate the opportunity to be with you, and it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to have this time. So thank you for tuning in. Alicia will be back tomorrow at 4:15 for her regular live, and I hope that you will just make it a habit of catching up for a few minutes every day. And if 4:15 is not convenient for you, remember you can always check out her lives on our Facebook page, or also every day on our YouTube page. It's okdemocrats.org/YouTube. So I hope to see you Monday night on the Hamilton Report at 7 o'clock. And again, be sure and join Alicia tomorrow right here at 4:15. Until then, take good care of yourself. Please continue to be safe and to practice every precaution, because we don't want anybody else getting sick from COVID or from anything else. So do take good care of yourself. Thank you again for tuning in today, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great evening. Goodbye.